Welcome to a web app for happy people. I have a login button here. When I click the button, I open my camera and the camera will detect my face, as you can see, but it won't let me in unless I smile. And when I smile is detected. I'm logged in and moved to a welcome page. This is what we are building today. Let's get started. Hi guys, welcome back. Let's start building Smile login app. As you can see, I'm already inside my JavaScript. I selected everything I need from the DOM and I have my start video function. Now this is something we did in my last video. We accessed the camera, and if you missed it, check it out. It will appear somewhere up here. So I'm not gonna go again through this. We await navigator media devices get user media. That will ask our user to give us the permission, and then this time we are interested in facing mode user because we want the front camera, the selfie camera, to detect our face. Okay, now the question is, when do I want this function to run? I would like this to run when I click the login button. And not only that, but I want to move from this landing page to my login page. If I show you inside my HTML, I have 3 divs with the class of pages. These will be my improvised pages, and here I selected them all with query selector all. Therefore, I will add event listener on my login button, and I will listen for a click, and then I'll make a function. Now, what do I want when I click on this login button? First, I want to get transferred to my second page, my login page. So I will say pages, and I'll say for each. First, I want to hide all of my pages. So I will say for each page, I want page.style display will be equals to none. Alrighty, so now I'm hiding all of the pages, and then I want only my second page, the page with the index of not 2 but 1. I want only that page to be visible, so I will copy this and I'll say here block. Okay, so now I will be moved to my second page, and now I want to call a start video function that will open my camera. Okay, I will save all of this. Let's test it out. I will close my recording camera, and now when I click on my login button, here is my camera. Of course, it will be, you should be asked for the permission, but I'm already using this camera, so that's okay. Let's move on to the face detection, and let's introduce our library. This is faceapi.js. This is the library we will be using to detect the face and to detect the smile. As you can see, you have a bunch of things you can do with it's very powerful library. You can recognize faces with beards and long hairs. You can recognize the emotions and a bunch of other things. You can use it in your libraries, for example, React. As you can see, it has a lot of trained models, different trained models to detect faces. So what we are doing, we are inside my HTML. I'm importing this library. I'm using the CDN script to import this library. This is the script I'm importing, and don't worry, as always, you will have a public GitHub repo so you can get access to this script. Alrighty, so now inside my JavaScript, what do I want to do? First, I want to load the models from this library I want to use. So let's load the models we need. Okay, let me put my camera back, and for that I will make a load models function. So let's say on top of everything else. Also, this function needs to be async. So load models. Now I will define the constant called URL. Here I will put the path to our models, the URL. This is the URL where I can access our models. Now I will await. I will say faceapi, and I will say .nets, and then I will say that I want to use, let me see, where is it? This model, tiny face detector. It has everything I need to detect the face, but it's not too heavy for my resources. So I will say .nets, tiny face detector. And now I will say load from URI, and here I want my URL where my models are. So this will load the tiny face detector model from this address, and I also gonna need another model because I want to detect the emotion of the face, not only whether there is a face or not. So I will also load face expression net, also from the same address. Okay, and now I will call this function on the website load because I want to have the access to my models immediately. So I will be calling immediately load models. Alrighty, so now let's take care of the face detection. Okay, so let's say here under this start video, but above my listeners, I will make a function called let's say detect smile. And now what do I want here with this function? First of all, this needs to be bind to my video, so I will put event listener on my video, and I will be listening for a play. I want detection to start as soon as my video starts playing. So as soon as we go to the second screen, to the logging page, and as soon as my video, my camera opens. I need to make sure that this function repeats every, I don't know, let's say 500 milliseconds. So I will put an interval. So every 500 milliseconds, I try again to detect the face and detect the smile. So I will say set interval, and here I'll have another function, and that function will repeat every 500 milliseconds. You can experiment with this. If you think this is too long, you can put it in shorter interval. Alrighty, and to be able to clear this, I will capture it in a constant called, let's say, check happiness. Now, to be able to stop my interval, I will create a helper constant. It will be, let's say, let is logged in, and by default it will be false. So once I'm logged in, once my smile is detected, I will put this variable to true, and here I will check if logged in is logged in, sorry. If I'm logged in, I want to stop this interval. I will say clear interval, check happiness, and then I will stop my function from going further, so I will return. Okay, that is in case we are logged in. Let's set up detecting the face and also the smiles. So I will define a constant called detections, And this is the core of our functionality. Here I will call face API, but this needs to be awaited. So I will have to turn this function into async because I need to use await. So now I will access face API global object, and then I will call the method detect single face. Detect single face method. You can also use detect all faces, so you can detect multiple faces on your screen. Now to this method, it requires the source and the list of options. So for my source, it will be my video, and then I will instance an object. It will be new face API. It will be tiny face detector options. So this will basically, I'm not gonna, here I can do the configuration object and configure this. I will not be doing that. I will put everything by default, but I still need to define these options because to tell that I'm using tiny face detector model to detect my face. Okay, and finally, after that, I will chain another method to tell that I also want to detect emotions. So I will say with face expressions. Alrighty. Now let's check what have we done. So let's say if I will see if I have detections. Let me console log the detections to see what we get. Alrighty, but I need to call also my detect smile function. And I will do that here. After I start the video, I will call detect smile function. Okay, let's save again. We go to the login button, and now I will open up my console to see if I have detections. As you can see, but it's running again and again, so I will stop this interval here. I will copy this line. Let's try again. So I will log in. Here is my camera. And now let's open up our console to see if I have detections. Okay, here is my detection. As you can see, I have detection and expressions. This is the detection. This is the result of this model, tiny face detection. This model, and these expressions are a result of this model. I have, this is the detection. It's only responsible for detecting the face, and it says the coordinates and the width and the height of the image. You can use this model also on the image, not only the video. But here I have the expressions. As you can see, it can detect quite a lot of emotions. So if you want, you can, for example, make an app for angry people and check for the anger on your face. It's possible, or for the sad people. So here I will access this instead of console logging. Here I will define a constant called happy, and I will use that to measure my happiness. So I will say my detections that I want to access here expressions. So I will say expressions that happy. Okay, and now let's console log happy to see what we got. I will save this and try logging in again and see how happy I was when my camera detected my face. you can see I'm not very happy, 0.002. Now we need to define a threshold to decide with what level of happiness we want to log in our user. So I experimented with that, and I came to the conclusion that 0.8 is a good level. Therefore, I will say if happy is greater than 0.8. In fact, let's deal with the else block here. If I don't have detection, I will put else block, and let me copy this line. I want to change my login status. So if my camera did not detect the face, I will be putting here no face detected. Okay, and here I will also do the else block. So if my happiness is below 0.8, I will again put the login status. I will say face detected. Please smile. Now, if the face is detected and I have the happiness level over 0.8, what do I want to do? I want to log in my user. So I will first put is logged in to true. So I will put the value to true. That will stop my interval here. Then I want to put the status, login status. This is the text here below. I will say here smile detected, logged in. Okay, and then finally I want to move to the welcome page, and for that I will create another function called welcome, and I will call that function here. Okay, and above this detect smile, I will create my function welcome. And what do I want to in that function? I will copy this block and here, and so I want to close all pages, but only displayed my third page. So with this will be index of 2. I should make classes for that and change the classes, but never mind, it's the same effect. Alrighty, so let's test it out. I will save all of this and let's see if we were successful. So I will go to the login. Okay, face is detected. Now it wants me to smile, and if I smile, here it is. Smile is detected, I'm logged in. But I would like to have some delay between logging in. Here I will put set time, not interval, but timeout. And here I will make a function that runs after, for example, 2000 milliseconds, which is 2 seconds. And here inside this timeout, I will move my welcome function, but I also want to get rid of the login status because we are logged in. So immediately when we are logged in, I will get smile detected, logged in, but after 2 seconds, I want to change the opacity of my login status, and I will put opacity to 0, which will hide my status line completely. Now, one last thing, as you can see, I'm logged in and moved to welcome page, but my camera is still in use. I want to close my camera, therefore inside my welcome function, I want to close my stream, but I have a problem. My stream is not available here. It's inside my start video function. So I need to make some changes. I will define my stream as a global constant. So first it will be undefined, and here I will assign the value to that constant. So now I can access my stream, and I will use get tracks method. And for each track I get, I want to call stop method. So I will say for each track, I will say track.stop. Okay, and I will again put as a source object of my video, I will put null. So this is how I will be closing my video completely. Alrighty, now let's save all of this and see what is going on. I get the login, I move to the login page. My face is detected but no smile, and when I smile, smile is detected, I'm logged in, I move to the welcome page and my camera is gone. Pretty awesome, right? So this was our project today. I hope you enjoyed. It has a feeling of AI behind this, but certainly my model is using some AI and machine learning to detect the face and the emotions, but you can see it's not a lot of JavaScript to get something like this. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I wish you a great day. Goodbye, and please smile.